Welcome to the SCLD podcast, where we talk about all the things you can do and find at the library.
Hi, I'm Savannah Stewart, and I am the Communication Associate with Spokane County Library District. And my guest today is Gwendolyn Haley, and she is a Public Services Manager with SCLD.
That's right.
And we're here to talk about the Stay Sharp kits.
Yes.
Tell us, what are those?
Yes. Well, these are kits that are designed for caregivers who have a family member or loved one who is dealing with memory loss or dementia or Alzheimer's. And these are designed to be just simple activities that you can do with your loved one that allow you to maybe share some common experiences and shared experiences, maybe prompt some memories, or if nothing else, just some things that are familiar to people from their life. So often for caregivers, it can be really difficult and challenging to connect with their loved one as they start to lose their memories. And so these are designed really to provide just sort of some common framework to start with.
Nice. And what we have right here, this is from our gardening Stay Sharp kit?
Yes. Yeah, this one is the gardening one, and we have several themes. I brought a couple with me. So like this one is really cool. I kind of went with a spring theme, Savannah, because that's where my mind is at right now. This one is the Birds and Butterflies kit, and it has some other things. We can actually open all of these up. And then the other one I brought is the Handyman kit, which has some tools and things like that. So
tools, yes. How many types of kits do we have?
I'm trying to think how many we've got. I think we have 11 different topics.
Okay.
Something like that. And
it's a good amount.
Yeah, it is. And we have multiple copies of each one. And they're available in our libraries. And you can place a hold on them like a book.
Okay.
Like you would. And they check out for the standard 28 days. So you can take them home.
Awesome.
And use them a couple times as just an easy activity to do. And they're very simple activities. So even if your loved one isn't really talking with you, there's some things that you might be able to do, just, handling the materials and I'm looking at them. We could pull this one apart and just start looking at it. So you want to start with that one?
Yeah.
So this is the Grow and Garden matching game. But what I like about it is they're just beautiful illustrations of things that are really familiar. So, and as you look, we just made a match.
Marigolds.
So there's this is marigolds and strawberries.
Watering can.
Yeah.
So they're just beautiful.
They're familiar objects, and so you can kind of talk about them, and there's a lot. You can just kind of look at the colors or recognize that it's a flower and the type of flower, and then think about other flowers that and sometimes our loved ones might be more things from their past might be more present for them.
Right.
And so they might talk about things that they remember from their childhood, and it's just nice because it's a wheelbarrow full of plants.
Cute. And these feel good.
They're nice. They do. It's
a good size.
And they're beautiful. They're just beautiful illustrations. I love that. And there's flower bulbs here, So if you were going to be doing some gardening later in the day, you might pull them out and look at them. Carrots. And talk about eating carrots and herbs, but they're just lovely, and you can lay them out and just look at them, or you could play the matching game.
Yeah.
It's a simple game, and it's nice because also these are simple enough that children and their grandparents can enjoy them together.
Absolutely.
And, that's one of the things we know for members of our community, that sometimes, for grandchildren, if their grandparent starts to have some memory issues, that can be hard for a child to understand and scary. And so this is another simple activity that, parent and child and grandparent could engage in together and find that common ground.
Yeah, so we have a matching game that's beautiful. We have a couple books, too.
And this is just a book of plants. I love these DK Eyewitness books. We actually have a lot of these in the library.
They're awesome.
So gorgeous illustrations, lots of things to look at, very, very small amounts of text just describing what it is. Like, Monstera plant. You might have one in your house. I don't know.
Yeah, I do love those because it's always easy to look through, too. And this is, what's that flower?
What's that flower?
A beginner's guide. Oh, pretty.
Which is nice, too, because then as you're looking at things, and if someone's struggling for the word, you could, you might be able to find that.
Yeah.
This is a shaped puzzle, which is kind of fun. And the shape of a butterfly. And again, they're large pieces, so for people who might, their manual dexterity might not be as what it was, or for younger fingers. These are a nice size for that.
And how
kind of
beautiful,
fun.
too.
Yeah, just fun activities to look at. But,
Yeah.
I went to a conference at the Public Library Association last year, and one of the presenters was talking about the statistics around memory issues and memory care. And what struck me was that she said, if you do not now know someone who either has some memory loss or memory-related diagnosis or is caring for someone, you will.
Yeah.
Because the numbers are growing.
Yeah.
And we know here in Spokane County, we have a large population, folks that are in that kind of 60, 65 and up category, which is the demographic that's most affected. And so, and this is a tool that we can provide not just for facilities in the area, but also just for families, because so many folks are being cared for by a loved one at home at that point in their life.
Very true. Very true.
Yeah.
And then we were both excited about
I know,
this one.
is really good. I kind of want to get some of these just for myself. This is a aqua paint set, and the lovely thing about this is that it's just water. You just have the paintbrushes provided. You provide a glass of water, and these are reusable sheets that you paint with water. And when they dry,
color shows up.
the color shows up, but there's no mess.
No.
It's kind of just a meditative activity that very simple to do. And then once you're
reusable.
done, once it dries, it goes back to looking like it did. So, and there's a couple different ones in here. And it's just kind of more designed to be more of a meditative thing. So you can just let someone make their own brush strokes, and the picture's kind of revealed as they go. Talked about manual dexterity. So we're really excited about these tools and just making them available for our community to check out.
So if somebody is interested in one of these kits, do they just go to our catalog?
Yeah, you'd go to our catalog at scld.org and then look for Stay Sharp.
Stay Sharp.
The name. They're all Stay Sharp kits. So this is Stay Sharp Gardens, and then we have Stay Sharp Tools. And we can pull some of those out.
Yeah, this one, the tools one, the handyman. I like the magnetic picture board.
Oh, yeah.
Which is just fun, because it's, again, look at what a lovely, they just feel good.
Yeah. They're very sturdy, and you can kind of look at and handle and talk about, is this, what does this remind you of? What is this familiar? Did you ever use something like this in your life? And the answer for me is no.
No. Still working on that.
Yeah.
Kiva planks.
Oh, this is a great toy. These are, Kiva planks are just blocks. They are all the same shape and size. And you would think, man, that seems kind of boring.
Yeah, what am I supposed to do with that?
Right. But one of the cool things is that there's some cards in here. This is an expert level, but you can look at the picture and then see if you can build
that based on the picture.
Based on the picture, and it gives you three views. Or you could just look at the answer and
the
build
solution.
and build the same thing. But it's nice because, again, it's a manipulative, it's an activity that you can do together. It doesn't require a lot of verbal skills necessarily. So if people are, if your loved one is maybe experiencing some aphasia or things like that, there's some things they may still be able to do, even though they're not able to talk about it as much as they used to.
Yeah, and it's this will give your brain a workout.
Yeah.
Any kind of building.
It's stimulating, yeah. And these are cool. I'm like, why did I find all the expert level cards, right? Those are not for me. Beginner level, this is my
This
is my level. So this is a goalpost.
Yeah.
So we would, can Gwendolyn do this? I don't know. Yeah. So you would just kind of
and then
stack and then try to get the pieces. I feel like Indiana Jones. Don't make it very steady. It's good.
we are easily amused.
We are. But these are obviously a childlike sensibility can enjoy them as well as a more mature adult.
That's right. And then we have this Sears house designs of the 30s.
Yeah, and I love this.
Which is just cool.
And again, this is just something to look at and talk about. And you can talk about what the house looks like. And, it might prompt for someone a recollection of a house they looked at as a child. I know my grandparents lived in houses like this.
Yeah.
And I think my mom grew up in houses like this too.
Yeah,
So,
that one's
yeah,
super cool.
very cool.
And then I think the last thing we got in
That
here,
is big.
conversation cards.
Oh, these are great. So these are just baseball. It's almost that time of year. Beer.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then there's just some things on the back that you might talk about, like what do you like to for the beer one? Like, what's your favorite brand, or what do you like to eat with a beer? Talking about baseball,
just
what
some
team
conversations
did you root for, and just some things.
Yeah,
This
some
one is a
questions you can
bow,
ask, and
bowling, stuck in the bees. Oh, fishing. Here we go. So again, and what I like is, again, there's some prompts. So you can talk about, firecrackers. And like for folks who may have had military service, some things to kind of talk about there.
Yeah.
Donuts. Now we're getting into my area of interest.
Now
Donuts,
I'm interested.
bacon, things like that. Oh, dog.
Cute.
So and familiar images and things just to kind of talk about.
That's really nice, though. You get it for 28 days. I mean,
so you can use it a couple times and just kind of have it out and again, these are just intended to be simple things for families to do together and for caregivers. So it's not really intended to be therapy, right? It's really just something to provide an activity that you and your loved one can enjoy together, and make those connections.
Well, and we also have at North Spokane, we have memory cafes.
That's right. Yeah, they meet every Tuesday.
And what do they do in memory cafes?
Similar kinds of activities. In a memory cafe, for those of you who aren't familiar, is just a time and a place and a kind of a meetup group for caregivers and their loved ones who are experiencing memory loss or dementia. Or Alzheimer's, and a chance to have an outing and do something fun together that isn't about their diagnosis.
Right.
It's not a doctor's appointment. It's not therapy. It's just a time where you can come together and be in a place that is open and comfortable and engage in some activities.
Yeah, and maybe
recreate
make connections with other people. And
but it's
maybe a friend.
Yeah, and we've had music. We have a mini golf set at the library, so we set up a mini golf course so that folks could do that together. But it really is just designed to be kind of a combination of a social, recreational time.
Community.
For people to make connections and enjoy being together in an environment that is designed to be comfortable for folks who may be experiencing memory loss and their caregivers. So, if you have...
Yeah, you're not alone when you feel like you're the only person in the world helping, a loved one through this, that there's others as well who have been through it.
Right.
Are
People
going
who've been
through it.
caregivers know that it can be very isolating and you can get a little housebound.
Yeah.
And we've had a musician come in and play and do sing-alongs, which is great.
That's so fun.
Also, we've had, we'll do puzzle activities and some simple games and things like that, and some simple arts and crafts. And it really is just something for people to enjoy together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So.
And what was the other one that...
the last one I brought.
They're here.
Yeah. We may as well look at this one. Also very springy. This is the bird and butterfly one. So this one has another simple jigsaw puzzle.
Gorgeous. Nice big pieces.
And beautiful backyard birding bingo.
This is so cute.
And I don't know about your house, but my house, the birds are coming back and they're being very noisy, and it's lovely.
Oh, yeah. The robins. The little bingo chips in here are little eggs. It's so cute. So cute.
Yeah,
I would buy this just for myself.
And this one is butterfly wings.
A matching game.
Again, and they're very sturdy cards. And so they're suitable. So again, if this is a great activity, if you are visiting with a grandparent or who is experiencing memory loss or dementia, then this is something that you can do together as a family with younger family members as well.
Yeah.
And it's just an activity to enjoy together.
And like we said, they're beautiful.
The illustrations, they've done a nice job on these.
It's
a matching game. And then this one is the life cycle of butterflies. And then this is one of those beautiful DK books.
Which we love.
All about nests. Yeah. These are
Birds.
cup nests and different kinds. Yeah.
That's so cool.
So how they make a nest, which is very cool.
Yeah.
And this is kind of lichen grows in our area here in Spokane, in our biome. So yeah, it's just a beautiful kit. And we have several of these on a variety of topics, and you can put them on hold, and then they check out for 28 days, and so you and your loved one can enjoy them. And if you have respite care coming in, it's something that they could do together as well, and hopefully just again foster that connection with your loved one in a way that works for both of you.
Sure. Very cool.
Yeah.
All right. Did I forget anything?
I don't think so. So just to recap, Stay Sharp kits.
Yes.
Check out for 28 days. You can find them in our catalog. And you can place them on hold and pick them up at the library nearest you. And then also Memory Cafe is on Tuesdays at the North Spokane Library, which is at 44 East Hawthorne.
Yep.
And you can find that on our website.
Yes.
And let me see if I can do it, because sometimes I mess it up. So www.scld.org.
That's it.
Yay.
Nailed it.
Redemption.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I'm happy to
Yeah.
talk about this, and we're really excited to be able to offer these.
So you should see some of these in a library near you.
Yes.
They'll be on the shelves.
They're the red bags.
The red bags.
They look like this, and they say, "Stay sharp."
Stay sharp. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll see you next time.